Hello, everybody. And we continue to interview one entrepreneur after another on Radio Entrepreneurs. My name is JDavis. Our next guest is Kaylin Orr, founder of MSFTS. That's a mouthful.
It is. It's actually Misfits.
Misfits. Oh, wait, did someone pronounce that for me? I don't know. All right.
I'm glad because now it's an acronym. And
Misfits,
Mhm.
right. Okay, why Misfits? And what
Well,
is Misfits?
all right. Well, it's a fitness facility. Now, I've been a personal trainer in this area for about 15 years, and I was disgusted in the fitness industry and the way it makes people feel using a scale for a measurement of success. No way. So, Misfits stands for mental strength, functional training, and support. And the name actually came to me in a meditation, which was really cool. So I saw it across the board and made it happen.
Very nice. 15 years.
Yep. And all the gyms all over Cape Cod or mid Cape area, just one after another all over the place.
Are yours?
What?
You say all the gyms across the Cape.
Oh, that's where I worked
Oh,
before.
okay. Okay.
Before Misfits. I worked a little bit here. I worked in all these different capacities as personal trainer, as a boxing coach, as a yoga instructor, and I kind of took a little from each place and put my own place together.
So tell us about typical clients that you like to work with.
Okay, so I recently took the eforall Business Accelerator course, and they actually have a segment on who are your customers. And I was like, I don't know, everyone. And they're like, nope, everyone is not your customer. And I struggled with that at first. And then I took a step back and I looked around at the people that were coming to my classes. And I have three main groups. The first person is the person that does not want to go to the gym and put a matching outfit on or wear makeup or doesn't necessarily want to be skinny, just wants to go and work out and work hard and, thinks that maybe other gyms aren't accepting to that. You're supposed to get all pretty and go to the gym nowadays. So my first client is that. And then I have people with injuries. So most people that go to big, huge fitness classes have hurt shoulders, hurt hips, bad knees, bad backs. So they think they can't come.
All of the above.
Yeah, exactly. And you'd be called, a shoulder person, a hip person, a knee person. So I really made sure that each person that comes to Misfits gets a fitness assessment with me. We go over what you do instead, and you can still come to a group setting and know you're being taken care of. And then the third group of people is they just want to have a blast. We are silly. We are fun. We might swear sometimes. It's just a really fun atmosphere. We're getting work done. So
Interesting.
yeah,
Does the ages range too? Or
yeah. I've accumulated my people over the last 15 years, and 50 plus seems to be my bread and butter. I've got a couple of 80-year-olds and they're in here lifting weights. So yeah, 50 plus people who actually want their bodies to work.
stay young?
Yeah, functional and be out of pain, fix an ailment, not necessarily just want to come in and look skinny, because what does that do? We don't do that around here.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah.
So did you always want to be an entrepreneur, or was that just something that happened?
Oh my gosh, no. I would work at all these gyms. I would just blow in, teach a class, and leave. That's all I had to do. Show up, perform, who cares? People would be like, you got to open your own place. And I'm like, no, so much work, right? And then I kind of just started falling in love with all my clients, and I realized I wasn't really helping them much. So, and I still couldn't do it. Honestly, I have to say, and I'm the biggest champion for the eforall program. I don't work for them, but I have to mention them every time I talk about my success, because I took that free 13-week business accelerator and fell in love with what it means to be an entrepreneur. So it was like, you actually do this stuff yourself and you figure out your drive and you figure out your customers and what you're doing this for and what you're good at and what you're not good at. And it was really a hard thing for me to do. I wanted to just show up, teach, and leave. But there's a business behind it that you have to learn. You have to know to be successful.
Right. One gym?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Right now it's one and it's just me. So if you see my schedule, there's 22 classes a week. It's me.
You're a busy person.
I'm a busy person. I have been conditioned for this for years, though. I've been doing this, same thing. And I always say, I'm doing the same thing minus all the driving to all the different places. So,
Well, wait a second. Now you're an entrepreneur. You have cash management, you have marketing, sales, customer relationships, and you're managing you're the educational director and physical director. Uh, do you sleep?
so yeah. So, people said, you're going to need to hire another teacher. And I'm really particular because I really want people to be taken care of. I don't want people to just show up and get lost in a crowd. So I did just hire my first person, but back office. So writing the newsletters and responding to emails and to kind of keeping the books, that was more important to me. And to know what you're good at and what you're not good at is part of being an entrepreneur. Help me.
Definitely.
And
So,
learning who you can lean on. Help me.
so I would call you a single proprietor. Do you also work in home or only in your studio?
Just in my studio. And that was really hard for me because I worked with the Parkinson's population for a few years and, usually go to people's homes. And I did have to pivot from that in order for this to be my main success. So I don't do in-home anymore, but I did for a lot of years.
And you're in Yarmouthport, correct?
Yes. And I talk a lot about the power of manifestation. When we were in our program, I said, I want to be right off exit 7, right off exit 7. And I'm literally, you take a right off exit 7 or whatever, 72 now.
Wait a second. You go right if you're going east or west.
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, both. And you take a right and here I am. So Mid Cape, right next to Hyannis, but not in all the traffic lights and easy to get to from Centerville, Osterville. Oh, so important.
You're near the car wash.
And I'm near the car wash.
I get off that exit every day.
And Wolfie's, the coffee place. You ever been there? They're my favorite.
I've only been there once. It's new.
Yep. And they have coffee ice cubes. So if you like iced coffee.
Yes, but I try not to eat muffins.
Oh, then you can't go in.
No.
They're right there.
I stay away from muffins. Hey, Kaylin, if somebody wants to find you or Misfits,
Yep.
how would they do that?
Well, we have a website, and my lovely employee, Jackie, actually built the website. It's msftscommunity.com. And we do a video of the month on there. I do film videos in class. If you were to look at my social media, it's the Misfits Community. It looks like I may have a camera on class 24/7, but I really don't. I always announce, hey, I'm going to film. Does anybody not want to be on camera? People would just go, oh, I don't want to be on camera. And I avoid them. But I try to show what goes on in here and how much fun we're having and what we're doing and that we're making ourselves functionally stronger and not just kind of moving around quickly like a regular cardio class. So I post those videos on my social media and on my website. So you can kind of see the different ages, the different shapes and sizes, abilities, all in the same class, having a blast.
Great. I want to thank you for being on Radio Entrepreneurs today.
Thank you.
I'm going to be looking for you when I'm getting off exit 7.
Perfect.
And, hopefully you'll come back again, tell us how you're doing, and remind everybody this is Radio Entrepreneurs.